Well, hello. We're doing a garden project today. So what we're gonna do is the outside garden beds on this side of the garden. We are going to level out all of the dirt so that I can put weed cloth next to it like I did in between the garden beds and the greenhouse. So, get to use some heavy power tools.
How hard did I put this thing in?
Look at you, see? So as you can see, the bucket itself didn't work, so we are going to try another method. Next part of this, we are going to get all of the weeds away from the garden beds, the edges, and then we are going to put the weed cloth down to avoid more weeds. Yippee! Hey party people, we're back outside and it is bright as heck. It's actually 67 degrees outside. Okay, so we're back outside. We are again working the garden project. So we tried the tractor, so I didn't get a chance to really go through and clean up and see what we're working with. So the plan right now is to clean everything up, see how bad the grading is, and then see what we can do. It actually looks very nice over here. It's pretty darn even ground to the ground underneath the raised beds, which is wonderful. It's just a little tight on the far end. James didn't want to get too close to my little patch of stuff over there. The wastebasket is saving some crocus leaves from deer. It's very helpful. And then of course the neighbor's fence there. So we'll do a little bit of, I don't want to say damage control, but go in there, see what needs to continue to be done so we can make this nice and flat, and we can put some weed cloth on here to avoid the weeds in my garden beds. Yay! Here we go. Okay, so now that I've dug out all of the weeds, we can actually see what we're working with here. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, there's weed cloth underneath here, and then over here, this is not just a big pile of weeds, it's dirt. So when we were putting in the raised beds in the first place, we dug out this area to make it as, level as possible. So what I'm going to do is dig this out even further so it's nice and even, so nobody trips and falls or breaks anything or water pools in weird spots. And I'm going to make it nice and flat, either with, a hand shovel, a rototiller, or the tractor. Tractor may be out of the question just because, like I said, it's a little tight over here. And then there's Cleo. I planted some tulips over there in the fall, and there's no weeds growing in it, but that girl loves to lay in some dirt. I don't get it. But she's cute, and I love her. You can see the little portion that took me like an hour to do. It took James and the tractor 4 minutes. Welcome back, party people. I'm having a bad hair day, so just ignore it. Either way, we are back in the garden. We are going to work on getting the garden all set up for weed cloth around the edges. Show you what we're doing. So you can see previous weed cloth, a bunch of weeds. So I'm going to go through and dig out all of these weeds so that, for this one, it's super tall, so just that it'll lay flat, and then I won't have, weeds growing into my garden beds again, which is kind of the entire purpose of all of these garden projects. So yeah, here we go. Alrighty, I've done as much as I can getting all of the weed cloth exposed. We got a little carried away with a torch and trying to get all the weeds down, and it burned the plastic. So I'm just gonna have to tuck all the new plastic weed cloth under as well as I can and just deal with the consequences. It's finally done. It's been far too long because weather, holidays, sickness, laziness, hibernation.